Yes, welcome back to the channel. John here. It's about time that we not quite completed the Radiohead season because there's some other bits and bobs that still need to be covered. It's taken a long time, but I'm going to listen to the Bends today. Now, much like OK Computer, there's plenty of songs on here that I've heard before, but also much like OK Computer and some of the other albums that I'm doing on Classic Season, it's very different just hearing them throughout your life and listening like this. Just quickly, if you're watching this on YouTube, this entire channel is supported by Patreon. And if you go across there right now, you can see the future albums that are in this series that are already on there. There'll be 3, 4, maybe 5 albums ahead, uncut reactions, exclusives, the entire support structure, the lifeblood of the channel. So if you'd like, come and support on there. Okay, let's go. Radiohead, The Bends, Planet Telex. Even all the way back then, there was such complexity to the rhythms in the music. Their early music that I do know has more of a Britpop style to it, rather than where they go as a band going forward. A lot of music sounded similar to this and was probably inspired by this as well around that mid-90s time where I was, well, an early teenager. And like I've said on all the way back on the previous Radiohead reactions, the reason I didn't listen to this band at the time is that this was the band that people I really didn't get on with at school were into, and I just got bullied by Radiohead fans, man. I know it sounds weird to say, especially now. I can't imagine that happening now, but it's just the truth, so it just put me off them. Yeah, man. Great opener. If I have heard this song before, I don't remember it. Still very much feeling like a more conventional band here than they'd go on to become. Okay, title track. I can't believe I've never heard this in my whole life, but I don't think that I have. Next two songs I've definitely heard, of course. They're big singles from there. They were big songs, you know. Okay, yeah, I think I've heard this. Or am I thinking it's something else? So I do think I have heard this in my life, but it sounds a lot like another song which may have come before or after, which is I think a song by Cast. There was a lot of music that sounded like this, a lot of music that sounded similar to this, with this type of guitar tone around then, sort of coming from Stone Roses and then all of these bands that were inspired by that and other bands around that time that just bled throughout England. Obviously, these were all the bands that were getting signed. And like I said, Radiohead went on to become something completely different, and probably even throughout this record, thinking about some of the songs on here that I do know. But I can't overstate how much music sounded like this on the radio and everywhere across everything back then. No bad thing. Don't get me wrong. No bad thing. What a time. It's called Right Time by Cast. Maybe it's a rip-off of this. When I need you, alone on an airplane, falling asleep against the window pane, my blood will thicken. Scared that there's nothing underneath. Who are my real friends? Have they all got the bends? Am I really sinking? They're slow. Baby's got the bends. Oh no. We're not having. I wonder how many people in the world know what the bends are. If you don't know what they are, they're what you get if you come up too quickly from diving. I'm sure that you do know that, and it like fucks you up. I wonder how many people know what that is or learn what that is because of this song and this album. Because I believe that that's why I know what they are. Because I've never dived and I have no intention or interest in diving. Food for thought. To my girlfriend waiting for something to happen. I wish it was the 60s, I wish we could be happy. I wish that something would happen. Where do I go from here? The planet is a Gundam in a sea of fear. And where are you? Brought in the CIA, the tanks and the home. I should have been listening to this back when I was a teenager, man. It would have fit with all the other music I was listening to, but you know, I had my reasons. I like this. It's like the pressure. It's almost like, yeah, this is a song about coming out of a depression. You've been stuck in there. If you come out too quickly, then you would get the bends. Maybe you get pulled back down to it. But this is, he wants to breathe. He wants to come and be a part of the human race. And, you know, I'm sure so many of us can just relate to that sentiment. Yeah, fantastic song. Really enjoyable listen so far, despite, you know, the heaviness of it. Okay, High and Dry. I haven't listened to this for many, many, many years, but obviously this was a big hit. But I've never paid attention to the lyrics before, you know, so... Oh, I should have these on screen, actually. Okay, let's go again. We've got lyrics now.
Jumps in a week, bet you think that's pretty clever, don't you, boy? Flying on your motorcycle, watching all the ground beneath you drop. You kill yourself for recognition, kill yourself to never ever stop.
Before the chorus, I'm just gonna say before the chorus kicks in, I'm just gonna look up a song meaning here. Either who he's talking to, or perhaps talking to himself, is losing themselves in a way to please others. Maybe that's, you know, please fans, please industry, create a persona that other people have become connected to, and you lose yourself. I mean, this is a fairly common thing. It would also connect to some of the sentiments already in this record. I'm going to take it back because this chorus is so good. You know, you can't do that. But like I say, this is a perfect example, man. I've heard this song before. This was a big radio song. This is a song that I've heard throughout my life. I haven't heard it for many, many years, but I've never paid attention to it.
You broke another mirror. You're turning into something new enough. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry.
Again, much more conventional sort of indie rock than what they go on to be, but goddamn.
Conversation, you'll be the one who cannot talk. All your insides fall to pieces. You just sit there wishing you could still make love. They're the ones who hate you when you think you got the world all sussed out. They're the ones who spit at you. You'll be the one screaming out. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry.
I don't know if that's the other side talking back to the first side. If you have better interpretations of this song, please let me know.
It's the best thing that you ever had.
Amazing track, no doubt. And now talking of amazing tracks, I mean, come on now.
Green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant.
So, as many times as I've heard this track, as many times as I've probably sung along to this track in my life, I never realised the first word was her. I thought it was That changes everything. That changes the image in my mind. Let's take it back.
A green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant and a fake plastic girl.
Yeah, I don't know how you write a song like this.
Which you bought from a rubber man in a town full of rubber plants to get rid.
And this shit's over 30 years old and it still taps into that feeling of absolute despair that modern life can create.
The words around.
And the organ comes in then.
Words around. Words around. Words around. She lives with a broken mind, a crackpot, a styrene man who just crumbles and burns. We used to do surgery for girls in the 80s, but gravity always wins. And where's the mouse?
So a lot of people have always said that Radiohead makes depressing music, and I understand where they're coming from, but I've never really seen it like that. I don't feel that music basically can't make me feel depressed. It's almost impossible, unless it's the only music that makes me feel depressed is like super cynical crap. AI music makes me feel depressed, but depressing music or sort of sad music like this doesn't make me feel depressed. I feel like it reaches out and holds your hand from those moments in your life, in your past, in your present, whatever it is, where you felt like that. You know, I find it healing almost to hear this right now. Like, I'm not in that place right now, but I have been. And maybe I haven't actually worked through any of that. So to hear music that, and to hear writing that connects you to that place, that hears you, that listens to you, that sees you from when you've been in that place, whether it's past or there right now, and to hold your hand through it, especially as this song goes quite triumphant towards the end, which we'll hear, is, I see it very differently to that. Now, I understand you don't want to put this on at a party, don't get me wrong, doesn't mean that it suits every mood, but I've never found this type of music, or, you know, an artist like Elliott Smith, who's obviously probably my favourite artist of all time. I don't find it depressing, I find it healing.
The words around.
Swig of the nectar.
The words around. She looks like a real thing. She tastes like a real thing. My fake life.
Octave switch is just, will always be, I mean, I always love it almost in any song, but here.
It wears me out. It wears me out. It wears me out. And if I could be,
Oh, the way it breaks on the beat there, his voice cracks.
if I could be who you wanted all the time, all the time.
I think I figured something out. The reason people say that sort of stuff that I was talking about before, I mean, the music can't make you depressed because that's like a longer term thing anyway, but it could potentially make you feel sad, and some people absolutely cannot cope with that feeling whatsoever, and that causes long-term problems. Because obviously you'd much rather feel happy, you'd much rather feel joyous and buoyant than sad, but you have to experience the full gamut of emotions in life. And if you try and resist any of those emotions, it causes you problems, right? And some people cannot cope, cannot accept the fact that they could be feeling sad because it feels like it's going to be a permanent state. But it's not. We know that it's not. It's not a permanent state. It can just be very brief. It could last a few days even, but when you come out of the other side of that, you're so much better for it. There's inbuilt mechanisms in the body, even like tears, that will help with that sort of stuff. So itchy eye as I talk. And people just don't want to, they just don't want to deal with that whatsoever. Whereas, yeah, I mean, I guess I feel a little bit sad after listening to that and going through that, but it's almost quite a cathartic sadness, you know? It's like, I feel seen, I feel heard, I feel connected, I feel resonant. I feel grateful that somebody could capture that feeling, create art so incredible 31 years later. And then that allows me to be grateful for the emotion, even to be grateful for sadness. I know that sounds a little bit strange, but you know, that's actually how you move through it. Very Britpop again, very Britpop. A little bit of grunge in that bass line, actually. Same sentiment as what I was just talking about, man. Amazing track, especially as a contrast, a juxtaposition to the previous one. Okay, nice dream. But we've got that little very Radioheady chord progression there. God damn. Okay, bit of just. Remember the video for this one with a guy lying in the street?
Can't get the stink out. He's been hanging around for days. Comes like a comet. Suck at you, but not your friends.
I never really paid attention. What is this about?
sympathy, hanging at the 15th floor. I changed like 3 times, I still come reeling through the door.
Damn.
One day I'll get to you and teach you how to get to pure rest. Hell, you do it to yourself, you do. And that's why Radiohead says you do it to yourself, just you. You and no one else, you do it to yourself. Do it to yourself.
Fucking amazing sounding song, but yeah, again, I remember the video where the guy's lying on the floor and loads of people walk past him and then eventually everyone's lying on the floor. If you've never seen it, amazing video. What's the song actually about? AI says Radiohead's Just is primarily interpreted as a song about self-inflicted misery, guilt, and the tendency to blame others for personal unhappiness. Well, yes, of course, that makes sense. It's apathy, narcissism, paranoia. It wouldn't surprise me if there's some sort of addictiveness as well. It's like when it comes creeping, you try and hide yourself. You put 3 locks on the door, you're on the 15th floor, but it comes through there again, or whether or not addiction or some sort of self-destructive tendency. I mean, it isn't a cheery album. Let's be realistic about it. It is very intensely harsh. Oh yeah, well, come on. Fucking amazing track, amazing track. My Iron Lung, the Beatles, the opening. I mean, this is, out of all of their records, this is probably the most depressing, actually. Everything's like, bloody hell. There's a lot, one after another is a lot.
You do it every day. You don't mean it, but it hurts.
Yeah, I say that just looking ahead on the lyrics from My Life Support and just the name of the song.
Says I'm receiving pain, a lack of oxygen from
If someone told me this is their favourite Radiohead album, I'd imagine it is actually quite a lot of people's favourite Radiohead album because it is more straightforward in terms of the songwriting. OK Computer is as well, but it starts to push boundaries a little bit more in OK Computer. Obviously, there's an album before this one as well. And then once we get past OK Computer, you know, we're just off to the races with Radiohead. We're all over the place. So if someone tells me In Rainbows is their favourite, I get it. If someone tells me Kid A is their favourite, I get it. If someone was to tell me OK Computer, like, I totally get it on almost all of these records, to be honest. I'd be surprised on King of Limbs, but I'm sure there are people that say that about that one as well. But I can definitely see a large population of Radiohead fans, this being their favourite, because it is very much of the time and very high caliber. You know, like I said, there's a lot of records that came out sounding similar to this, just in terms of guitar tone, in terms of style. These were all the bands that were getting signed at the time, just as the way these so the way these movements work. A lot of it was shit, a lot of it was mediocre, some of it was very good, and some of it was absolutely excellent. And the excellent stuff has stood the test of time. And this, honestly, just on this listen, obviously I knew some of these songs already, right up there with the very best of Blur, the very best of Oasis. Very Beatlesy, this part, which is, to be honest, not something that I've really heard too much in their music. But again, there's loads of Beatles music I need to go and listen to. Damn. All right, let's go. This is one of my favourite songs on the record already. It's a funny one because it's like... This is the same with OK Computer. I mean, there are certain songs on here that I've heard many, 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 many times. And certain songs on here that I may have heard a couple of times that I can't remember. And certain songs I've definitely just never heard in my life because I just never put on the album and they were never played anywhere. This one, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's just a Beatlesy jangle or what, but there's certain elements of it that sound familiar. Instantly, I'm thinking, this is fantastic. But it's hard to compare it in terms of how much I like it compared to a song like Fake Plastic Trees, which I've probably heard like at least 50 times. Let's be realistic. You want to say hundreds of times, but it might not be that many times, but at least 50. And how does this sound on my 50th time? Will I get 50 times listening to this? I don't know. There's a lot of music out there, man. There's a lot of music. Oh, this is right up there, man. This is an absolute tune. Woo! Wow, that's right up there, man. That is right up there with the best songs on this record. I love that. Okay, well, Bulletproof? I wish I was. Another cheery one coming up. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Wow, I was gone then, completely gone, just taken somewhere else. Beautiful tone to that track. Obviously, vocals incredible, mood unbelievable. Black Star, fade in. You don't hear many fade ins. It's a very strange feeling, doesn't it? A fade in. It's just like this was already happening. They don't really make bad songs, do they? Oh, nice. That's so gone that I shocked myself by touching my nose on the mic. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, to me, this is right up there with the very best Radiohead albums just on this first listen. And I'm almost discounting the singles, which are sort of arguably the best songs on the record, which is strange. You can't, of course. No, I'm just basing this on these songs like this that I'd not heard before. I didn't know. Yeah, honestly, songs I've just been gone, man. I've gone. Yep. Awesome track. Sulk. I love the way the bass offsets the rest of the melody so often in their songs. It's almost like it presents you with a split path, you know? So many bass lines just accompany the music, and that's what they have to do, right? But something about Radiohead's bass lines will just, you'll be going one way, and then it will just take you another way. And oh, God, I don't quite know which way to go. I just guess I'll just go with it all.
You're so pretty when you're on your knees, disaffected and eager to breathe. Sometimes you suck, sometimes you burn. God rest your soul. Each time it comes, it eats me alive. I tried to
Is it a bass line again? Ooh.
but it eats me alive. So I declare holiday, fall asleep, drift away. Sometimes you suck, sometimes you burn. God rest your soul. Love becomes a river, ready to go. Just like you did, you never change. Sometimes you suck, sometimes you burn.
Another amazing track. It's a hell of a record, guys. I mean, I knew it was going to be, but goddamn. Strong argument that they're the greatest band of all time. They're not my favourite band of all time. There's other bands I'd rather listen to most of the time, but strong argument for that. Strong argument for that. Now, obviously, I've heard this before. Street Spirit Fade Out. Again, never paid attention to the lyrics.
Rows of houses all bearing down on me. I can feel
Their blue hands touching me. Wow.
all these things into position. All these things will one day swallow whole.
God damn it. God damn it. I'm getting full chills, man.
This machine will not communicate these thoughts and the strain I am under. Watch out, form a circle before we all go under. Fade out again.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable track. Jesus. Jesus, the lyrics, man. I feel that this is the thread that they took into the future work as well, this song. Woo! God damn. I mean, that is about as immaculate a record. That was about as immaculate a record as you could ever hope to hear. I mean, my good God, every single track was incredible. You know, like I said, obviously some of them I knew, but only really the Bends, no, not the Bends, only really High and Dry, Fake Plastic Trees, and just, Four, and that one, of course. But god damn, yeah, I'm just kind of blown away by how good that actually was. I don't know what I was expecting. I can tell you what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be the songs that I knew and then some other songs. But actually, everything was pretty much of the standard of the singles, which is crazy. Is this your favourite Radiohead album? Let me know down in the comments. Please let me know your thoughts and feelings, favourite tracks, favourite moments, feelings about the video. down in the comments as well. I love to read them. Drop a like. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're here for the classic season, you want to watch multiple videos ahead. By the time you're watching this, I reckon we'd have done Prince. You may not have already seen Fleetwood Mac. There'll be more Beatles. There's so much on there. More stuff in the 90s as well. This is how the channel is supported and able to run. My support is on Patreon, so link down in the description to that. Subscribe, and I'll see you very soon, right? Peace.